Okay, I'm back, and so what I have done is I've removed the light bulb, and instead I've put a resistor in there. So if you don't mind, go over here and you can pull out a resistor and take the resistor and connect it up. So again, you have a completed circuit. You can see the electrons moving around. All right, and then what I have chosen was, again, I clicked on the battery, and I set it so that the voltage on the battery is 14 volts. Okay, then on the resistor, okay, so if I click on the resistor, down here at the bottom, it says that the resistance of the resistor is 10 ohms. So let's calculate what should be the electrical current in the system. So whenever we do a word problem, we want to write down what we're given and what we're looking for. So we're looking for something, so just put a question mark there. And what are we looking for? The electric current, and so that's going to be given by I. So we know the V, we know the R, and we don't know what the I is. So the next step is to write down the equation that connects the three, and that's going to be this one up here, Ohm's law. So we'll say that V is equal to IR. We know that the voltage is going to be 14. We know that the resistance is going to be 10. And we don't know what the current is. So we're going to take the 10 over to the other side. We're going to divide both sides by 10. And so 14 divided by 10 is going to be 1.4. So we're going to say that I is going to be 1.4. Okay, but you never want to leave it like that. You always want to put the units on there. So it's going to be 1.4 amps. So that's what we're expecting to happen. Now what we want to do is we want to measure all of this stuff. So we've calculated it, but could we actually measure it with a device? Yes, we can. So the device that is going to measure voltage is going to be a voltmeter, and that's this one up here. So if I pull this one out, okay, now I'm going to take one of the probes and I'm going to put it on this side over here, and I don't get anything. So what's going on? All right, it's not a completed circuit yet. So I need to take this probe and I need to put it on this side over here, and now notice it says 14 volts. So the voltage coming out of the battery was 14 volts, and I've just measured it. Okay, now what would be the voltage across this resistor over here? So go ahead and make a guess. All right, now measure it. So we're going to take this probe and we're going to put it on this side of the resistor, and then take this one, put it on this side over here, and we get 14 volts again. So the voltage that's coming out of here is going to be the same as the voltage that's across this resistor. You might also notice that this is a negative 14 over here, and so if you want to turn that into a positive, then all you need to do is reverse the leads on this thing. Okay, and that changes it back into a 14. So if you get a negative number, that just means to take the leads and reverse them. Now the rule is, so put this in your notes, when you measure voltages, don't open the circuit. So to measure a voltage, all you got to do is take the leads and put them across whatever you are measuring. Now let's try the same thing with the ammeter. And it looks like I'm going to need to go to a different simulation here. Crap. Oh.